the Star. Give me a full report.
Yeah, Pete, thanks so much. I wish I was in the war room. I'm going to find a way to get in there one day, just not on this night. The Cowboys presumably making the first of their 10 picks in the draft on this night. Many people expect an early run on quarterbacks, and that would be really good for the Cowboys because it would give them more options when they do pick at 19. And that also leads some credence to what I'm hearing from inside the Star. A source told me just moments ago that the Cowboys are not necessarily looking to move up and get a higher draft pick this year, although he would not rule that out. Let's talk targets now. First up, Leighton Vander Esch. He's a really athletic linebacker out of Boise State, and he's been linked to the Cowboys for weeks now. Meanwhile, in the past few days, especially today, Vita Vea, big defensive tackle from Washington, has been gaining some steam. And we'll see if the Cowboys address the receiver position in the first round, perhaps Maryland's DJ Moore. Truth be told, though, they really don't know what they'll do yet because they're so far down in the draft order. Cowboys Executive VP Stephen Jones tells me that makes for some sleepless nights leading up to the draft.
There's no way you can role play before the draft everything that could, that actually happens in real time during the draft. You're certainly nervous because you don't know exactly. You think you've played out most of them, but inevitably sometimes you hadn't played them all out.
Yeah, it's that old football adage. You think you know, you really think you know, but you don't know until it happens. There's almost always a curveball, and that's why the Cowboys brass here, they're anxious, they're amped, they're pumped, and they're ready to get this thing going. Now, of course, it all gets started at about just after 7 o'clock. That's when this complicated draft puzzle will start to take shape. But before then, I'll be back at 6 talking about and exploring just how Cowboys owner Jerry Jones can try and make a splash with the draft in his own backyard. You got to hear this. That's coming up at 6. Back to you.
All right, Joe, we'll see you at 6. Also, before the Cowboys make their pick, tune in to On the Clock with Dale Hansen live right here from AT&T Stadium. This is at 6:30, right after News 8 at 6.